Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So I am going to be away for a little bit, unfortunately, business trip, duty calls, right? So I won't be available for any updated releases that come by. So I'm just gonna leave you guys with some pre-recorded videos in the meantime. So we got here the Super EZA for the Goten and Trunks. Pretty interesting release. I am very excited to test them out because I've been seeing a lot of very interesting stuff going on with them. So with every Super ECA, the only thing that gets updated is their passive. So let's go ahead and check it out here. This is the first time ever just me seeing this, because when their details got released, I only just glanced at them. I didn't sat down and properly read what they are able to do. So let's go ahead and check these guys out. So they get key +5 to 10 randomly. Interesting. That'll help them out because these guys initially what the issue was is that they struggle for key. So they're getting attack and defense plus 250%, and we're also getting a 50% chance to dodge, which is good. When attacking with the 12 or more key, we're getting attack and defense plus 200%, and we're getting a high chance of additional attack plus 100%. Well, you know, that could be useful, right? When attacking with 18 or more key, we're getting attack plus 100%, and we're getting a 50% chance to perform a critical hit. This is good. That makes it a lot easier to build this character. And I'm seeing, of course, that he's getting a ton of crit here. For every super attack performed, we're getting 77% attack and defense, all the way up to 200%. So I bet we only need to do, what, almost 3 attacks in order for that to fulfill. When 3 or more youth category allies are on the team, we're changing key spheres from STR to AGL, and all allies get a chance of performing a critical hit plus 10%. That's pretty strong. When 3 or more Hybrid Saiyans category allies are on the team, we're changing key spheres from Tech to Rainbow. So he's going to be changing STR key spheres to AGL, and then Tech to Rainbow with this team setup that we have here. And then all allies will get an additional 10% chance to crit. Really good stuff there. When all allies attacking in the same turn are superclass characters, we're getting attack and defense plus 150%. And we're getting a chance of evading enemies' attack plus 27%. Really good. And then, of course, when there's an extreme class ally attacking the same turn, we're getting 200% attack and defense plus 100%. And then, of course, when we're getting a chance of performing a critical hit plus 27%. So, unfortunately, in this team setup that we have here, we're not going to have an extreme class ally. It would be pretty cool, though, just to get like a bit of differences between them. So this is the setup that I have for them. I have their equips that you guys can be able to get in the shop. So let's go ahead and run them on their 220/250% leader skill with the new LR Goten and Trunks. So we're gonna get them immediately, which is good. Their super attack effects, just to give a refresher, they cause colossal damage to the enemy and raises defense by 30% for 1 turn. Then, of course, we get the Ultra Super Attack. We got a couple of instances where we can get different Super Attack effects. So, for example, we could get we can get Gotenks, or we can get Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. That is the best one. That has a 50% chance of Super Attack transforming, and then, of course, attack and defense being greatly raised for 1 turn. That's on the 18 key. And on the 12 key, actually. Well, his defense, let me see. There's the super attack transformation, which I'm assuming is the 12 key. But we'll see. It has a 50% chance of super attack transforming and defense being reduced for 1 turn. And then, of course, the other one is the attack and defense being greatly raised for 1 turn. So let's put them on slot 1. Let's see how they roll. They're certainly not a slot 1 character. They're at 550k defense already. Damn. That's pretty good, and they only had the Innocence available. Great linking partners for them would be some of the free-to-play characters, but we can exchange into Goten and Trunks with the reversible exchange, and they will be their best linking partner because this is a weird unit. Look at these links. So we got Sea Fighters, the Innocents, Prodigies, Budding Warrior, which of course most of the Goten and Trunks will have it. Shocking Speed, Shattering the Limit, and Fierce Battle. So let's go ahead, just give them the 24 key. Let's see what these guys can do, right? So they're only getting that, which is the Innocence. So are we getting any defense? No, we're getting only attack plus 15%. But we're getting a lot of support here because Pan, the physical Pan, is providing support here. And then of course the Path to Power Goku once we collect the orbs here. So pretty strong. Of course, the most optimal thing to have here is the... Oh, please don't get stunned. Oh my... Okay. 48 million. Now, like I mentioned, they're not a slot 1 unit by any means. We just got handed a pretty bad rotation to start things off, but that's pretty good. 57 million attack stat. And of course, they don't have most of their links active right here. So them taking 300k, of course, it's not the best. It's not optimal, but we'll take what we can get, right? We'll keep one rotation with them, with the Goten and Trunks. I mean, the Gohan / Goten and Trunks once we get the reversible exchange and things like that, because we want to see how these guys perform. We'll keep one on either rotation as well. So of course, again, we need to do at least a few more supers here. Actually, are we dead? Okay, never mind. We're taking a lot of damage. That's why I was like, are we just dead? So let me just check the boy here real quick, because they only did one super, so they had that 77% attack and defense raise there. But we need to do a few more in order for us to proceed. How many attacks are you doing on slot 1, dude? Okay, 900k defense. That's pretty good. I'm gonna have to... We're gonna take some damage here. I'm hopeful that we just don't get outright killed. So look at this, and then of course we'll heal up a little bit with Pan. We're gonna lose our support with Pan. Are we getting any links with Gohan? I don't... Well, apart from legendary power. Okay, we're just immediately stunned, so Gohan can't do a dang thing. Let me see. No, he doesn't link a lot of great links with Gohan, you know, apart from legendary power, and we're getting the Innocence from Pan. So, alright. 61. Okay, so they only need one more super in order for them to be fully built up in that section of their passive. But, you know, the amount of damage that they're doing, you know, they're getting attack and defense plus 250% just normally. Then they're getting attack and defense plus 200% because we're attacking with 12 or more ki. Then we got the extra 100% attack because of the 18 or more ki. And we're getting a lot of attack stat buff because of the fact that we are running like a full super class. We're gonna have a super class rotation, which is gonna be really helpful for the Goten and Trunks. Do keep in mind that if you want to see them with a lot higher attack stats, they're gonna benefit more from getting an extreme class ally attacking the same turn. However, we won't be able to get that other section of their passive, right? Because when all allies attacking the same turn are super class characters, then he gets the attack and defense plus 150%. But if there's only one extreme class ally attacking the same turn, we are getting a lot more attack and a little bit less defense. But we're not gonna do that. So on the next turn, we're gonna use the Goten and Trunks active skill, so that way we keep the support permanently. I might do it with this Gohan as well. I might do the reversible exchange with the friend and my Gohan. So that way we have the instrument, like what, 40% attack and defense support that they are able to give out for the rest of the battle. which is going to be pretty strong. So these guys now are a proper legitimate option, because previously we didn't have that kind of luxury. So as you can see, they're now like changing the key spheres, which is pretty good. So let's go ahead and play the active skill this time around, because I forgot to play the reversal exchange for these guys. Beautiful. All right, so again, we're gonna get a lot of support here. We're gonna get these guys as best links active right now, because again, they link up pretty well with these guys. Is that 1.4 million defense? That's crazy. They haven't done their final attack in order for them to be built up. So now we're gonna get their best linking partner. We're getting some good links active right here. We don't have a lot of support, just apart from the support that we got from the active skill with the Goten and Trunks. However, if we get Pan on the next turn, we're gonna be looking really strong. Alright, this is a 100% chance to dodge, so we're not getting touched here at all by Nova Shenron. Yeah, you silly goober. 65 million. I am link leveling these guys currently, but they are really strong. I like them. I like them a lot. Even at 55%, man, they're just explosive. 46. That's crazy. All right, let's see the big boy attack stat here. 102 million. Now they're fully built up with the extra attack power that we're getting here. Give me another one, come on. Yeah, okay, it's a normal. Okay, that's fine. All right, we're gonna take this? No, we're not. No, we're not, baby. Let's go. That's awesome. Again, with the rotation that we have here, not only they're getting a 50% chance to dodge, but we're getting an additional 27% chance to dodge because of our rotation being all super class types. And then of course with the equips that we gave these guys, that they are mostly dodge. Well, they have mostly additional, mostly dodge, right? That's how I decided to build these guys. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Let's just overflow Goten and Trunks with support. Just get them the extra juice that they can get here with the Goten and Trunks active here, and proceed to the next turn, which of course we're gonna have Path to Power Kigoku. We're gonna continue providing that extra support with Path to Power Kikoku's passive, and then of course I would like to have Pan next to them. If we do still have, we still have a lot of phases to go through in this fight, so we'll be able to test things out. 112 million, you say? This is a fun team. This is a fun team to run. I wish I pulled SCR Pan. I did a multi earlier on the Omega banner, just thinking if I could get lucky. But I didn't. I think I pulled like Super ECA Buhan. So, alright, so this is not great, actually. I guess we can test things out here, but what I've been seeing is that we can't dodge here. That's one. And that's 2 million defense. We can't dodge here. We'll try our best here. We got a lot of support going on right here. So let's... I don't want to leave Path to Power Kigoku on slot 1 either, especially since we can't dodge. So we have these... should I swap into Gohan? I think we're gonna be fine. Let's do this, and we'll get the support rolling here. Alright. Thank you. I was gonna say, don't immediately super, because I'm afraid to get stunned. 138. And that was with just Super Saiyan Gotenks. If it was Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, the attack and defense would have raised up a little bit more. I feel if that's how it works, but that... This is 40% attack and defense support because of the Goten and Trunks active. How much are we taking? Yeah, I expected as much because we can't dodge on this fight. Let's go into another event, but so far I am very impressed. All right, I feel like this is a pretty tough test for these guys, especially since they only have like what, a little bit over 75% chance to dodges and dodge and things like that. But we're gonna have a crucial battle here with this one. This is a pretty tough test to handle here. We're getting oh, we got the rainbow key spheres. Let's go. That's pretty good. That's so rare to get before we get the active skill. So we get this. Basically, we got the extra support that these guys are able to provide, right? Once collecting the 5 rainbow key spheres. So we're getting that 58% attack and defense support for 2 turns. And of course, Gohan will get his extra defense and damage reduction. So we're winning. So let's see how Goten and Trunks handle themselves here on this particular event. I know that this is not like an optimal setup for them to be added into this run here, but this will be pretty good to like assess how the unit performs here on like a really tough event, and people can be able to use these guys as an optimal option for this run. I highly doubt it, of course. It's some pretty good help that we're getting here for the Hybrid Saiyans team, that they're starting to get help. So 65 million. Again, we're only getting this Gotenks, which means that we're just getting just a slow but steady attack and defensive buff, because you can be able to get even more buffed if you go into Super Saiyan 3. So let's see. The true test. Are we able to live? Yeah, let's go. And then of course Gotenks is going to be pretty good because he's going to have some survivability because he can't get killed here. The counters are also going to be like pretty helpful. I am of course scared of Super Saiyan 2 Gohan at the end. I mean, he can be. I want to prove a point, man. I want to beat this event with Gotenks. I mean, with Gohan. Sorry. I mean, we can beat it with Gotenks. Certainly, we can beat it with Gotenks. Gotenks is goated like that, but highly doubt that we can be able to beat this with Gohan here. Actually, we can save ourselves here. Let's give the extra support. Because again, Goten and Trunks are going to get the almost 100% chance to dodge here, so we can save ourselves the damage. However, we are buff, and Gogeta's getting pretty buffed here. Let's see our defense now, 518k. He's not going to super immediately. Fingers crossed. So we should be pretty fine here. But this is not the focus on Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, however. This is the focus on Goten and Trunks. Goten and Trunks, they look pretty strong here. Nice. Look at my goat. Look at my goat. Oh, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, baby. He never left. I'm just gonna say it straight up. I'm not coping, you are. Which, by the way, copium. Product placement. Gamer subs. Get yourself 10% off your purchase if you use code Radical. I love Gohan, man. I love Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He is one of my favorite releases in this anniversary. No matter if he is like lacking a little bit on the department of just being a little bit more defensive, he's just so good, man. I love him. And then of course with the setup that we have here, we're getting a little bit more extra help for Hybrid Saiyans. So, all right, of course, we're not getting touched here, Gogeta. Now the one that I'm worried is Path to Power Kid Goku at the end. Path to Power Kid Goku does need to do the same thing that Goten and Trunks just did and be able to dodge that super, because we could die here. And I want to be able to see a little bit more. I want to see this next rotation coming through, because we can reverse exchange into Goten and Trunks. We get the support with their active skill. And then, of course, we're going to get the support with Pan. So we do need to make sure that we get some dodges here. Come on, Path to Power. You got this, I believe. Yeah, let's go. We're looking good. We're looking good. Looking good. All right. So we're not getting any attacks on slot 1. I mean, on slot 3, which is perfect. So that way we can do this. We get the active skill rolling. That's some extra support, 20%, additional 20% chance to getting a 20% attack and defense. That's what I meant to say. And we're gonna get basically 100% chance to dodge here on slot 1, because these guys are amazing like that. 1.26 million defense. We do need to get a few more extra attacks here, because they've only attacked once. I feel like maybe giving them a little bit more additionals will be the best idea. What is this level 6 crit? I might replace that level 6 crit with some additional. I might, because of course we're getting a lot of crit chances on our passive. But the only thing that we're lacking here is just doing a little bit more extra additionals, just so that we can continue buffing ourselves in attack and defense, right? So that is the imperative motion, right? That's the one thing that we need. So, okay, there you go. We get the dodge there. 87 million. The numbers that these guys are putting out are ridiculous. And we're getting massive support here. Again, it's basically 40% attack and defense. We're getting that extra support from Pan at the end. We're looking good. We're looking spiffy. I wish I had SCR Pan, man. I wish I had SCR Pan. It's that, like, if I was going to replace my GOAT, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which I didn't, 109 million here, pretty good. I would have used SCR Pan if we did pull her, but we didn't. So now, these guys are missing one more attack, which is kind of unfortunate. They don't have any built-in additionals either, so nice dodge there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so I'm assuming that he's just gonna constantly super attack on slot 1. Okay, no, we're getting another super attack here coming through on slot 2. So let's do this right here. Actually, let's play it, because we haven't seen this in a bit. Nobody can take that away from me. I'm sorry. This is one of the best looking. You know, Gogeta's animations are incredible, like Picasso level artistry. But nobody can take that away from me. That Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's active is so good. All right, we could get supered on slot 1, and we could die, or we could dodge it, which is good. But I think this is all she wrote. I do want to get one more turn with Goten and Trunks here, just to see if we can be able to get that opportunity to just look at these guys. 76 million. And we can be able to see them all, of course, fully built up and stuff. But if we don't, then that's completely fine. I think we've been able to see what these guys are capable of. They can get pretty high. Oh, we're getting super. Come on, Gohan. Come on. Dodge it. You got this. Okay. That's fine. I didn't think that he was going to super on slot 1, even though we saw all those attacks being sporadic like that, but let me play an OST in the background so that way we don't have the uncomfortable silence of me just talking. Yeah, the only unfortunate thing is that we got a power is playing in the background, so I can't play it. So here we go. The Goten and Trunks, or Trunks Kid and Goten Kid, Super ECA. They are very strong. They got a pretty nice little rejuvenation, I would say, after their Super ECA. Because of course, with their ECA, when did that ECA happen? That happened ages ago. Yeah, 2022. That's when they ECA. And I don't feel like they gave them a properly good ECA, I would say. When they ECA'd, they just barely, it was just a bare bones passive. They got the key stayed, the key +5 +10 or 210 randomly kind of stayed there. And then of course they only had a medium chance of evading enemies' attack. When attacking with 12 or more key, they got attack and defense +150. And then when attacking with 18 or more key, they got attack +50%. So imagine that small section of their passive, and look at the difference that we got today. Them getting a lot of attack and defense power, them orb changing, being able to get some chances of dodging, a lot of crit chances there too. Really, really good stuff, I would say. So, of course, they will be mostly critting all the time if you have an extreme class ally attacking the same turn, but I figure that you're going to be running this character with a lot of super class allies, basically the same setup that we had on this team. Imagine we don't have this Gohan, this amazing goat, and we have like SCR Pan, right? If we had SCR Pan, the support will be immaculate, right? It will be overflowing on this team, so that way these guys can look a lot better and a lot stronger. But I didn't pull Pan, so but yeah, I mean, these guys look really, really good. They're a nice little addition to add into this team. I feel like, they're gonna start buffing, hopefully, Hybrid Saiyans, especially with this new release that we got. So if we are assuredly going to get some buffs with this team, maybe, adding this character into your setup will be pretty good to have, right? So, yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the Goten and Trunks Super ECA. Really, really strong character. I like him a lot. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe. And again, by doing these things, greatly helps the channel a lot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.